going on, everybody? It is Memorial Day weekend. Remy and I are out here at the trailhead. This is a trail that you probably have seen on this channel before, but it has awesome scenic views, and there's supposed to be a new moon this weekend, so hopefully some really good stargazing and hopefully some cool Milky Way photography coming out as well. So I'm super pumped about that. We're gonna get going here. We're just gonna air down the tires real quick, and then we're gonna get on the trail. I don't know if it's gonna be snowy up there or if it's gonna be super muddy. Surprised how dry it is kind of right here. But I imagine as we get higher, it will get a little bit muddier, maybe even some snow. But before we get going, I'm just gonna throw the drone up real quick and just scout out the area, see if anybody's claimed our spot. If so, then we're gonna go to a backup spot. Remy's got an idea. I have another secondary idea that we could check out as well. Still with great views, but hopefully this one's available. And this trail is pretty short, so we should be able to get up there and then maybe even do a little bit of hiking. There is a couple hiking trails at the top of this hill. So yeah, here we go. Let me just flip the camera around. You can see Denali right there. She's hunting. Come here, bear. Come on. Denali. Come on. Come here. Oh, there she is. Good girl. All right, let's go air down. So before I start airing down, I am loving this chop right here. It's pretty solid. A lot more clearance for the tires and stuff. And plenty of room for articulation. We relocated our evap canister and everything, so pretty pumped about that, but let's air down. It's definitely getting a little bit muddy. no snow yet, but as we're getting higher, it's definitely getting more rutted, more articulated. So I've been in 2-wheel drive most of the time, but I just had to switch into 4-wheel drive just to get through that last section. Hopefully you can kind of tell how rutted out it is, but we're doing pretty good. Making pretty good pace here. We're almost to the top of the ridge line, then we're going to start going across the ridge out to the west a little bit. So should be probably a little bit more muddy out there, because I was out here last year and it definitely has a muddy section, but there may be some snow too, but we'll see. Well, I think we found a pretty sweet spot. Looks a little bit off the beaten path. Found it with the drone, which I'm pretty pumped about. So, trying to think where would be the most level spot.
This should be more level, so why don't you go here, and then I'll just kind of work around you.
Which way do you want the tent facing, opening that way to the mountain?
Heck yeah!
Okay. This is pretty sweet. It's basically a 360 view. We've got view that way, a little bit of trees that way, but this is the view that we're talking about right here. Mount Timpanogos right there. Pretty awesome. Thought it was gonna be a lot cooler up here, but it's actually pretty warm.
It feels nice.
Yeah. Are you coming straight to me? Go in further. Right there is probably good. Well guys, right now we are just about settled here at camp. I think we're just gonna kind of relax this afternoon in some nature. So pretty pumped to be out here. We're gonna do camping tonight, go to another camp spot tomorrow. So this is gonna be an awesome video. Lots of cool scenery and cool views. But man, it is just a beautiful spot out here. The sun is pretty intense. I do need to get another awning, but yeah, right now, just soaking the views in. Denali is hunting. Aren't you, Nolly Bear? Come here. Say hello to everybody. Good girl. Come here. Through? Let's show 'em. Good girl. That's a good girl. That's what we've been practicing. Yeah. Break. That's what we've been practicing. Yeah. Good girl. Well, we forgot silverware, so I'm going to use a mini spatula as my fork slash spoon. So that should be pretty fun. Ravioli with a view. Pretty sweet. Right, Remy? She's using the tongs, and I'm gonna use a little spatula. Well, guys, for some reason the mosquitoes are super bad here right now. So even though it's still daylight, we're gonna start trying to get a fire going. Hopefully that smoke will help keep them away. But raviolis were on point. But we got a nice epic fire pit over here. Excuse me. Gonna get this going. We got plenty of, we brought a bundle of wood, and I chopped up this big log earlier with the chainsaw. Need to do some splitting.
Gosh, this is really annoying. Everywhere.
What's that, Remy?
They're everywhere.
Yeah, the mosquitoes are pretty outrageous right now. So I'm gonna try and get this fire going as quickly as I can. Hopefully that helps. There's no standing water up here. We're literally on the top of a mountain. So I don't know why the mosquitoes are so bad, but anyway, let's make a fire. There we go. Remy's gonna give it a go at chopping his log in half. We've been practicing off the camera. There you go. You gotta line it up first.
See, it's only because you're filming.
We'll line it up first, like I showed you. There you go. Did a branch go down your pants?
Yeah.
Move it closer. There you go. Just don't hit a rock with the axe, please.
Already go.
There you go. Now just bring the hammer down there.
Ooh, I cracked it though.
There you go. Nice.
I think I did it again.
Just got ants in your pants?
Yeah, but the needles keep going down my pants. From the pine tree. Ah, wait. I actually have, oh, there's a lot in there.
Oh, jeez. There's a bear over here hunting a squirrel. Where is he, bear? Nolly, come this way. Nope. I don't know if you guys can still see her. She's trying to get him. Oh. She's going back over this way. There she is. Where is he, bear? Where's the squirrel? Bear, come this way. Watch out. Watch out for the girl. There you go, your swing's actually looking pretty good there.
Oh, I messed up on that one. I'm starting to get annoyed now.
Do you want to give a go at splitting a log?
No, I want to finish this one.
Alright.
I'm gonna be sore tomorrow.
Do you need to work out in?
My delt on this side.
You should feel it more like here in your
I am,
obliques.
but also my delt.
There you go. There you go. That's a pretty good swing right there.
Oh, this gets a lot of rage out, you know? Okay. I'm done. You do the rest.
All right, here. How many swings is it gonna take, Remy?
2.
2 swings, you think?
2.
Ready?
Okay, you have a lot more power than I do. See? I caught
2. 2 swings. There you go. Throw your logs on the fire.
Oh, here you go.
Do the honors, Remy. Throw the log on the fire. There you go. Beautiful.
Beautiful, Clark.
So we've got our fire going. It's kind of helping the mosquitoes, but not really. Remy has about had it with the mosquitoes. Guys, the sun is setting behind the mountains. Denali is still hunting. Got our fire still going. It really is a beautiful spot. So this little string of lights right here, Remy got this for me for Christmas, and this is kind of this is the second time I've used them, but first time that we've used them together, and they're really cool. They just kind of have a little hook on the end so you can attach it to itself, and then you unwind it, and then the other side is actually magnetic, which is pretty cool. So just have it stuck to the side of the truck, and then we've got little lights. So pretty cool.
Wait, you could change the colors.
You can? Oh, we're changing colors.
It said that it would change the colors.
That's how you wind it up.
Oh, it's tricky because you can hang it because this is also one.
You sure you can change color? Oh.
Whoa! Oh, hold on. There we go. Look at this, like party time.
We don't want that. You're also very loud.
I don't care. You can go away. Look it.
Christmas?
Oh no, but they're like fading in and out.
Christmas lights.
They're like twinkling a little bit.
Yeah.
Wait for it. See, they like fade.
Uh-huh.
Woo, twinklies!
That's a lot. I kind of like just the yellow. Yeah.
Okay.
Just the yellow is all we need. It might stick to that. I think that's seal.
See, and now we have a light under here.
Well, would you look at that? Now I gotta play the limbo to get through. That's okay. That is nice to have under there. That's
right?
cool. That's cool.
It's a pretty good little light.
You got it off Amazon, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'll throw that in my Amazon storefront if you guys want to pick it up for yourself. I've really enjoyed having it. It's a nice little...
I think you can also like...
Back to the fire.
Where's my hat?
I don't know.
It's in the Jeep.
It's nice when you come, you know, you're one of the first people up here in the springtime, and there's so many down trees from the wintertime, so you have endless firewood.
Fire. Where's the gear?
She's in this, on the path over there. Alright guys, not sure how well you can see me, but got my headlamp on right now. It's getting dark out. It's actually just getting my GoPro set up to be able to try and get a time lapse of the Milky Way. Should be pretty clear tonight, hopefully. A couple clouds off in the distance over there, but I think above us is relatively clear. So we're gonna run the time lapse all night long, and then I'm gonna try and get up around 4:30 and just take a look out and see if the Milky Way is indeed out, because if it is, then we're going to try and get some photography of it as well. So yeah, it's getting everything kind of cleaned up for the night. Those lights are so much brighter now that it's dark out, and it's actually really awesome. Denali's off over there. You can barely see her little flashlight. Fire's dying down, and yeah, it's about time to go to bed, especially if we're gonna get up early. So we'll see what it looks like when we wake up at 4:30, and maybe we'll get some luck with the Milky Way. Fingers crossed, though.